If you go online and search for how to get a girl to like you, you'll get a flood of advice. Some will tell you that you need a six-figure salary. Others will say you need six-pack abs. And a whole group of so-called experts will try to sell you on learning complicated seduction lines and manipulative tricks. But let's look at reality. The guys who are actually successful with women, the ones in healthy, exciting relationships, often don't have any of those things. This is because attracting women is incredibly simple and far easier than you've been led to believe. All you need to do is forget the superficial nonsense and learn one fundamental formula. I'm going to walk you through it step by step. And if you listen closely to what I'm about to tell you, it will change your life. Because success with women is not about what you have or what you do. It is a state of mind and nothing else. What is in your mind will reflect in your actions and your entire presence. The most important statement you must remember is this. She feels what you feel. Write it down. Tattoo it on your brain. Women will never judge you based on your looks, your words, or how much money you have in the bank. They will always judge you based on the feelings circulating inside of you. What you feel, she feels. This is the reason why, when you are nervous and insecure around a beautiful woman, you have an almost 100% chance of being rejected. She senses that you aren't confident, that you feel you are not enough for her, and her attraction plummets. But, by that same token, if you approach her feeling calm, confident, and relaxed, she will respond positively. She will feel the strength of your inner world, and she will be drawn to it. So, the first and only real step is to demonstrate through your very being that you consider yourself a man who women naturally desire. You don't hope for it. You know it. So how do we do this? It starts by eliminating the single biggest mistake men make. The one thing that instantly kills attraction. Seeking her approval. The average guy puts a woman on a pedestal the moment he finds her attractive. He starts acting like she's a goddess and he's a peasant trying to win her favor. He goes out of his way, says things he doesn't mean, and agrees with everything she says, all to make a good impression. But this hidden neediness is what makes you pull out all the stops, and it's completely transparent. The best way to impress a girl is to stop trying to impress her. The moment you stop seeking her approval is the moment she will become genuinely intrigued. Why? Because she has seen hundreds of men try to woo her with the same boring tactics. The man who doesn't is an immediate mystery. Consider these two situations. Situation 1. The average guy walks up to a girl at a bar. He says, "Hi, can I get you a drink?" She says, "I'm good, thanks." He is speechless. The interaction is over. He sought approval, was denied, and had nowhere else to go. Situation 2. A man who understands the formula walks up. He asks, "Hey, what's the best drink here?" She tells him. He smiles and says, "Great, you can buy me one." Can you spot the difference? The second approach gets a powerful reaction because it's not a pickup attempt. He isn't trying to win her over by offering her things. He's playful, confident, and has completely flipped the script. He is not seeking her validation. This is rooted in being indifferent to the outcome. You don't care if she says yes or no. You're just there to enjoy the experience. When you don't fret about her response, you are free. You are free to be playful, to be bold, and to have fun. And that is magnetic. This brings us to the next part of the formula. You must be the source of the emotion. A common mistake men make is to act like a thermometer, simply reacting to the temperature of the room. If the woman is cold, they get nervous. If she's friendly, they get excited. A high-value man is not a thermometer. He is a thermostat. He sets the temperature of the interaction. He doesn't wait to see how she feels. He creates the feeling he wants. He leads the emotional tone, and that tone should be one of fun and playfulness. You do this by not being afraid to challenge her. The average man thinks the way to a woman's heart is through compliments. He'll say, "Hey, you're really pretty." He then waits for her reaction, hoping she'll validate him. She's heard this 1,000 times. It's boring. A man who understands the frame might say something different. He might say, "You're pretty sure, but I'm not convinced we'd get along. You seem like you might be too much of a goody two-shoes for me." Do you see the power in this? This statement will provoke a strong emotional reaction. She'll be left wondering, He said I'm pretty, but why doesn't he think we'd get along? Am I boring? This guy is different. She now has to work for his attention. She becomes invested. She will try to prove her worth to you, because you didn't just hand over your validation like every other guy. You've created a fun, challenging dynamic where she is now chasing your approval, not the other way around. You are not being an open book she can read in one sitting. You are a puzzle, and women love a good puzzle. Finally, the foundation that holds all of this together is having your own unshakable reality. A man who changes his behavior, his hobbies, or his lifestyle to match the preferences of a woman is like a dead fish in a stream. He has no control over where he's going. By reshaping your life to suit hers, you are sending a clear message that you view her as higher value, and you believe you need to change to be worthy of her. The truth is simple. If she doesn't appreciate you for who you are, she doesn't deserve you. A high-value man puts his principles and his mission above all else, even the woman he's with. He is not afraid to walk away if his principles are being violated. Let's imagine you're in a heated discussion with your girlfriend, and she says, "If you don't agree, I'm going to leave you." The average guy immediately panics. He apologizes, he backpedals, he agrees to things he doesn't believe in, all because he's terrified of losing her. But a man with an unshakable reality reacts differently. His response is calm. "Well, it seems we're not compatible then." And he is genuinely willing to walk away. He won't compromise his core principles. He knows his worth, he is confident in his journey, and he is not afraid to stand alone. This is the ultimate display of power. He understands that there is no shortage of attractive women out there. He sees abundance, not scarcity. He shapes his own reality and follows his own course, and a woman can either join him on that journey or watch him go. And there you have it, the psychological playbook. Stop seeking approval. Be the thermostat, not the thermometer. And build an unshakable reality that doesn't depend on anyone else. This isn't just advice. It's a new way of seeing the world. As always, remember to put these strategies into action, because theory without practice is useless. This is how you stop chasing and start attracting. This is how you become the man she can't resist. If this video finally made things click for you, show some support and hit that like button. And if you're truly ready to transform and leave the old you behind, then join us. Subscribe to the channel and say goodbye, Mr. Nice, once and for all. Turn on notifications so you don't miss the next step in your journey. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.